Hello, welcome back to Foods Entertainment for my review of 2017's Justice League. This is the theatrical cut of the movie. Just a heads up, I will be reviewing this film twice because there's two different versions and they are so radically different from each other. So that's why I made the decision to review the theatrical cut of the film too and talk about all the controversies. So we talk about the plot of the film, talk about the roles of Penny in the film. Then we're talking about the controversies about the film and behind the scenes stuff about the film. Then give my opinion and then give the film a ranking. All right. You can't save the world alone is the punchline. Fueled by his restored faith in humanity and inspired by Superman's selfless sacrifice, Bruce Wayne enlists the help of his newfound ally, Diana Prince, Wonder Woman, to face an even greater enemy. Together, Batman and Wonder Woman work quickly to find and recruit a team of metahumans to stand against a newly awakened threat. But despite the formation of this team in League of Heroes, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and the Flash, it may already be too late to save the planet from an assault of catastrophic destruction. All right. Well, Justice League. The theatrical cut. The world hates this movie. And I'm just going to put it out there. The world quite literally hates this movie with a passion. I mean, they completely really don't like this one. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that the film doesn't feel like it belongs in this Zack Snyder DC cinematic universe. And it's especially with this one. See, Wonder Woman, that's kind of his own thing. But we can argue that there's kind of this overall theme when it comes to Man of Steel throughout Suicide Squad. And basically, they kind of missed it with this. It just feels so different. It doesn't feel like it belongs. And that's part of why the world didn't like this movie. It bombed even more and made even less money than Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice did. And it's a shame because this right here was supposed to be the DC's version of the Avengers. This was supposed to be like the biggest blockbuster that the DC could put out. Well, it would have. But now let's go ahead and talk about the controversies. Here are the problems with this movie. A tragedy in the family struck during the production of this movie, to where about half the film was filmed, and Zack Snyder had to take care of it, and so he stepped down. And Marvel Studios director Joss Whedon came around to finish the movie. And what happened was that Joss Whedon took it upon himself to change the atmosphere and the ambience of the world that Zack Snyder created and make it more family friendly and make it more what he thinks would work. It also took a lot longer to make this movie than it should have as well. And what happened is most of what Zack Snyder's vision of the film wasn't even there. I talked about studio interference in Batman v Superman, studio interference in Suicide Squad, where with Batman v Superman, a third of the movie was cut out. Maybe a third of the movie was cut out of Suicide Squad. Well, folks, half of the movie was cut out of this. Half. There's a reason why there's two versions of this movie. Because this movie is 120 minutes long, which is basically 2 hours. It's a 2-hour movie. So you have a 2-hour movie right here. The full vision, the full cut, the director's cut, if you want to call it that, of Justice League is a little over 4 hours long. So, yeah, half of the movie, not over half the film, was cut out. The look of the movie. They made this movie very bright with vivid colors. It doesn't look like it belongs in the Zack Snyder universe. And like I said, this is supposed to be the follow-up to Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad, not the follow-up to Wonder Woman. We had to review Wonder Woman first because it had come out before this movie came out. That's the reason. So it looks different, feels different. Now let's go on to the distractions. There's a very, very big distraction, and everybody sees it and everybody complains about it. And it just distracts the hell out of them throughout the movie. Because of reshoots and delays on filming the original cut of the movie, that we got before they went back and reshot a lot of stuff until we get our full version of the film in 2021. There were scheduling conflicts with Henry Cavill, and at the time that those scheduling conflicts were happening, he was playing the henchman villain in Mission Impossible Fallout. And the character he plays Mission Impossible Fallout has a mustache, and quite a masculine mustache, a big, fully grown out one. And he couldn't shave the mustache off. And so they would actually use CGI, computer-generated effects, to basically erase the mustache off of his face. And it's so obvious and so visually there that you can see it, that it's distracting. And then when people figured out why the movie feels weird, it just threw them off even more, and they just despised it even more. Because it didn't feel like a Zack Snyder film. It felt like a Joss Whedon film. And it's supposed to be a Zack Snyder movie, not a Joss Whedon film. He just came in there to cover for Zack Snyder due to a death in the family, due to tragedy. And he destroyed the movie. And that's basically what the real thinks. And I'm sorry to tell you this, but I think it too. But let's go into my direct opinion. I don't completely hate this movie. I don't. I still get joy out of this movie. I don't hate it. It doesn't feel right to me either, but I don't hate this movie. I still give this film a chance because, even if the movie's bad, if I get entertained by the movie and I'm having a good time watching the movie, I'm engaged. Then, yeah, sorry to tell you, but I will give the film a pass. I had a good time. So I can't completely rain on the film. 100%. Now let's give this film a ranking. Because I can't completely hate on this movie. I understand this is the inferior product, and that Zack Snyder's Justice League, which came out in 2021, which I also will be reviewing, is a far superior film and feels like it belongs in this universe. Unlike this one, I still enjoyed this. So this is getting a great movie score. It's getting a score of 3 stars. Now, the reason why I gave Suicide Squad 2.5 stars. Actually, no, I think I get that one 3 stars too, didn't I? Yeah, I get that one too. I get that one 3 stars as well. And that's pretty much it. I have very small issues with this movie, just like I have very small issues with Suicide Squad. So, they are both getting the same score. Now, 3 stars means that I think that it's actually a great film. And it's not a completely awful movie. Now, if I'm wrong about the ranking for Suicide Squad, please forgive me. It's been a couple of days and all that. But yeah, 3 stars. So 3 out of 4 stars. I definitely recommend you check it out and you look at it as a movie experience and not look at it as the controversy that it has behind it. do that, you'll actually enjoy the film. And that's all there is to say about 2017's Justice League, the theatrical cut, and I'll see you guys next time for my review of Aquaman. Until then.